Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum students. Welcome to Air Foundation School System. This is class 10 physics. In our previous lecture we discussed about effect of medium on the speed of sound, and we discussed about noise and noise pollution, and today we are going to discuss about acoustic protection. So what is acoustics and what is its importance and what is mean by acoustic protection? First of all, we are going to discuss about acoustics. Acoustics is the branch of physics that deals with the study of sound. It is the field of physics that deals with the study of sound. It concerned with the production, control, transmission, reception and effect of sounds. In acoustics, we discuss how sound waves affects different mediums, how sound waves can be produced, how sound waves can be transmitted to certain area, and how sound waves receive from an object. So what is acoustic protection? Acoustic protection is the technique or method used to absorb undesirable sounds by soft and porous surfaces. Some sounds are undesirable for us, which we do not want to us. Those sounds are absorbed by some soft and porous surfaces at various places. So the techniques or methods used for this purpose are known as acoustic protection. Acoustic protection is used to absorb undesirable sound at various places. For example, in halls and in auditoriums or in lecture halls, we use different techniques or methods to absorb undesirable sounds. Those techniques are known as acoustic protection. So what is the importance of acoustic protection? Acoustic protection is very important for the absorption of undesirable sounds. We know that the reflection of sound is prominent in case of rigid surfaces. If we have a wooden floor, then the reflection of sound is more prominent in case of a carpeted floor as compared to in case of a carpeted floor. So refraction of sound is less in case of smooth surface. If we have a smooth surface, if we have a wall-to-wall carpet, then reflection of sound is smaller as compared to a wooden floor. So use of smooth and porous surfaces is essential at noisy places. So smooth and porous surfaces absorb undesirable sounds, and those are essential. So reverberation. What is reverberation? The multiple reflection of sound. Sometimes sound becomes garbled due to multiple reflection, and this multiple reflection is known as reverberation. In order to avoid reverberation, we use acoustic protection in our lecture hall, in our auditoriums. So reverberation can be reduced by the use of acoustic protection. In lecture halls or in conference halls, curved ceiling is used. In this diagram you can see that in this hall, here is the speaker and here is the source of sound. When this sound is transmitted due to the curve of the ceiling, this sound is reflected properly and goes in a proper way to the audience, and there is no reverberation or no echo in this case if we have a curved ceiling in our hall. So in conference halls and in our lecture halls, curved ceiling is used as a acoustic protection. Similarly, soundboard is used in big halls at the behind. So when this is the source of sound, when the sound waves reflect from the soundboard, it reaches at the every corner of the sound, every corner of the lecture hall or big halls. Next topic is the audible frequency range. Audible frequency range is the frequency range which can be heard by healthy human ear. Healthy human ear can hear a frequency of sounds between 20 Hz to 20,000 Hz. Range of frequency which can be heard by a healthy human ear is called audible frequency range, and it lies between 20 Hz to 20,000 Hz. This range may decreases due to age factor or due to some diseases of ear. Sound of frequency below this range is known as infrasonic, and above this range is known as ultrasonic. Next is the ultrasound. So what is the ultrasound? Ultrasound is the sound of frequency above 20,000 hertz is called ultrasounds. Ultrasounds are high energy, high frequency and a very small wavelength sound waves, and they are very useful for detecting very small objects. That's why ultrasound is very important for the detection of small objects, and it is used in our medical field. Now let's see some uses of ultrasound. The first use of ultrasound is in medical field. In medical field, ultrasound is used for diagnosis of different diseases. It is also used to remove blood clot, and it is also used to get picture of thyroid gland. Ultrasound is from a transmitter. Ultrasound is fall on the faulty part of our body, and the reflection of sound is received by a receiver and which is helpful for the diagnosis of different diseases. It is also used to remove blood clot from arteries. Ultrasound is powerful. Ultrasound is passes through the artery. If there is a blood clot in the artery, then ultrasound remove that blood clot. And it is also used to get pictures of thyroid gland. Ultrasound is also used in the sonar. Sonar stands for sounds navigation and ranging. It is used to locate underwater objects, and it is also used to calculate the depth of sea. And ultrasonar is also used to see the shape and size of the objects. In this diagram you can see that a transmitter is used behind this shape. This transmitter sends an ultrasonic waves to the depth of the water. When this ultrasonic wave reflect from a source, a detector or a receiver receive this ultrasonic waves. The time lapse between transmission and receiving is calculated, and the distance using distance speed of ultrasound is also known using this speed distance formula. S is equals to Vt. The depth of the sea or the location of the object can be determined by the help of ultrasound. Other uses of ultrasound. Say also know that some cracks appear in heavy machinery like turbines, engines of ships and airplanes can be found by using powerful ultrasounds. Similarly, germs and bacteria in liquids can also be destroyed by using ultrasonic waves. In this diagram you can see that a powerful ultrasound is sent. If there is a crack in the way of ultrasound, it is reflected, then the location of crack can be easily found with the help of ultrasound. So these are the uses of ultrasound. So this is our today's lecture. If you have any problem regarding the lecture, you can ask me in comment section. Thank you so much. Allah Hafiz.